Hi, this is Jayapur Desai, and you're watching me on IWA Buzz.
That's now we get into something which is something we've consistently been doing with the filmmakers that we've had to interact, had this privilege to interact so far. So I'll give you just ones, and you can just say the first thing that pops to your mind, or probably just think about it. It's
Okay.
fine. You can even think about it.
Okay.
All right. So to start off with, if there was just one actor that was your dream actor to work with, who would that be?
Ranbir Kapoor.
Nice, super. An actor you feel has some really, really good work out there, but still is kind of underrated. Just to give some context, this has actually perplexed everyone so far. This one has genuinely perplexed
No, you can
everyone.
think of so many overrated
Yeah,
actors.
precisely. That's why I go this way. I'm like, okay, think about
No,
this.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's underrated, but I worked with Adil Hussain on Mukhbir,
Right.
and I think there is immense potential in him as an actor. He's somehow typecast right now to a certain kind of
I
roles.
agree.
I think yeah.
No, no, and
That's the name that I am thinking of right now.
And that's a very fair name because you mentioned, you absolutely put it right. He's very typecast right now.
Yeah.
And he's so capable of so much more. Like
I think
Parched.
Shraddha Kapoor. Okay,
Oh,
another name that
super,
occurred to me. I
super.
saw Stree 2
Stree.
the other day, and I thought she's a tremendous actor.
Fabulous, super. A writer or another director's work that you really, really envied in a very positive way that are like, yeah,
Andhadhun Sriram Raghavan.
Sriram Raghavan is there on everyone's list. And no surprises why. Super. A film that you thought, had a really stellar, screenplay and direction, but somehow did not really get the due or was probably misunderstood.
There was this film called Action Hero.
Ayushmann Khurrana, of course.
I think it was a very well written and well done film.
Yeah, yeah. It got lost in I think the COVID,
Yeah.
you know, aftermath of COVID that, Jaideep and Ayushmann are so
Right.
good.
So a
in
lot
that
of films, but this is a recent one that I think of right now.
Right, super. A film of yours that you wish, I mean, we kind of actually did it, talked about it, that you would do it everything differently if you had the chance to. But if still, you had to pick one project that you would probably want to redo it, which one would that be?
No, I would not want to redo anything.
Right?
Not that I'm happy with any of it, but I would like to move on. I would like to make new mistakes.
Nice. I love
Instead
that.
of correcting the old ones.
I love that. I love that. A one guilty pleasure film of all time, like you can always go back to.
Amar Akbar Anthony.
Oh, I'm that scene. This the first scene when they're giving blood, and
Oh, wow.
it is so stupid, but it is perfect.
So that's exactly what I was talking about. It uses all the tropes that are there in the book.
Yeah.
Even when the flame comes out of Sai
Yeah,
Baba's
yeah.
hand and she regains her eyesight.
You
Is
buy
that
it.
plausible? No.
You buy it, but you buy it.
And you want this to happen. You can't wait for this to happen, though it's the only thing that That's the
Absolutely.
fun of Hindi films also. That is what we have grown upon. That is what has whetted our appetite.
Yeah.
So I am unapologetic about doing it.
Nice.
And no matter how much we see Hollywood and world cinema and all that, it's always fun to go back to this. And I'm very proud to say that this is where I belong.
Super, super. And just two final things. One film, one classic film, if you from the obviously just like Amar Akbar Anthony, for instance, if you could remake, but or have a completely different take to it in today's times, which one would that be?
Guide.
Oh, Guide in today's world, amazing. Yeah,
It's
nice.
like an all-time favorite film. I mean, it's a classic, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't say I would do it better or all that, but I would want to have done it, or I would want to do it.
Fabulous. And finally, the one thing, and this is not rapid fire, but this is if there's one thing about the industry right now, which if you had the reins or if you had that control enough to make that change, what would that be?
Well, I'm saying something that's quite generic, but I think it does cover a lot of aspects or the problems that we're having right now. Is take more risks. I think I don't know, just to be secure, or we're playing it quite safe at times.
Right.
I think it is only the biggest risk here is to play safe.
Correct. That's a quote out there.
Yeah, and I don't know why it is so difficult for people to get this, because it has been proven time and again that the easiest way to make a bad film is to try to make the next blockbuster.
Nice.
So just make your film. Don't try to don't try to make the next big blockbuster, or don't try to make a film which is going to change the world either. Just make your film.
Just make your film. Just believe in it and make it. Fabulous. We already have several T-shirt worthy quotes out there right now.
Right, yeah. So
But
if you make any, make sure that I get the royalty.
I will make sure. I will make sure the licensing is dedicated to it.
Right.
Fabulous, Jayaprat. Thank you so much for your time. Had an absolute blast. So much fun. I really, and of course, to sign off, what can we expect and what can you actually talk about that, okay, this is for sure coming out there?
There are a couple of things that I'm working on right now. One is a con film. It's about, a big con that had happened. It's based on a real life story.
Okay.
And the other one is a crime comedy. Again, completely different genres, different from what I have been toying with. But yeah, fun nevertheless.
I know you don't have a certain timeline, but can we hope to see it by this year or next year, realistically?
Next year sometime.
Next year. Fabulous. I love the way it's gone in crime comedy. I think that's sold enough. Thank you so much once again. I wish you all the best and cannot wait to see you next and have another conversation.
Thank you, Kunal. Such a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.